Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into Rules for Rebels. Today's video, we're going to be doing May 2018 Amazon merch earnings. And here's kind of the past few months, past few years for me here. One thing, before we get into the numbers, one thing I see from a lot of people is a lot of people are getting frustrated. Like, is it, I've been working really hard. I've been putting up a ton of designs and I'm just not making I'm not making the kind of money I want to be making. I'm not selling enough shirts. And, if you stick with it, eventually you will stumble upon a niche. I've been talking about this lately, but I mean, probably 90% of my sales come from one niche. I do have some sales come from just various random niches and shirts and things like that. But if I didn't have this one niche carrying me, like my $800 or $900 a month I'm making would probably be like $75 or $100. So if you keep hitting different niches, eventually you'll find something that works. And if you start going hard on that niche, you can really make some pretty decent money. So kind of like since Christmas time, had a really strong December, probably my best month ever by far. January continued strong, which was a nice surprise. A lot of times things fall off after Q4 and the holiday shopping. February and March, I don't think I was alone here. I think a lot of people were struggling. A lot of the tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists were coming out saying things like, I think merch only lets everybody sell 4 shirts a day, and then then you get throttled and they move on to the next guy. So I mean, I was having the same problems as everybody else in February and March. April was a great month for me. That was my best month ever. And May turned out to be a good month again. The past couple weeks have been kind of funny for me. Normally when you look at the past 7-day kind of breakdown that they give you on the homepage when you log in, normally I'll make between $200 and $250, $260 a week, and normally have about 50 shirts sold in the last 7 days, and then every day it updates. Well, for the past 2 weeks, I was having days where I might sell 18 shirts in one day, and in the next 3 days, I might sell 0 shirts or maybe 1 shirt a day, and then the next day I'll sell 15 shirts again, and then I'll go 2 more days with 0 sales, and then I'll sell another one, and my numbers were hurting. I was kind of getting worried either my niche was tapped out or competition had come in, but things seem to be back to normal now. If we dive into to May numbers, here's the names of the shirts. I hid that. I don't want to give away all my niches and stuff. Here is a type of shirt. So either, premium, standard t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, maybe a hoodie or 2 sold. Total number of shirts purchased, canceled shirts, returned shirts, total sales, and my commission. So if we go down here, we sold 212 shirts total. 11 of those shirts were canceled, and cancellations are before the shirt is even made or ships out. Somebody will order and then go ahead and cancel it. So I had 11 shirts that would have sold but were canceled, so obviously made nothing off of those. One thing I'm curious to hear from you guys, I know when they started taking money back for returns, a lot of people were really worried how many returns they were getting, and they were really worried about the type of impact it was going to have on their sales numbers and things like that. I mean, 12 shirts sold at even at full price at $5.38 commission. I mean, I'm missing out on about $64 and some change. So I haven't found returns to be a huge money drain on me, but I'm curious to hear from you guys. Drop a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on returns. If you're getting a lot of returns, if you're getting a little returns. But yeah, I haven't found returns to be a significant problem. Total sales that I drove to Amazon were $3,778.53. And my commission, and normally once they release the final total numbers, I normally find this is lower by, I don't know, it's $40 to $60. But as of right now, prior to official numbers coming out, just kind of running a CSV report and kind of tallying everything, I'm at $828.56 in sales. Don't really have too much to say. Couple of quick announcements I wanted to make. I made a video about this yesterday, but Amazon Merch did do a update to the system, and sorry, got distracted there. My girlfriend just got home. But Amazon did just recently put out a new notification, new policy update, and basically what it is, it's really kind of a long-standing rule that was always in place, but that they've clarified it a bit and are going to get a bit stricter about, and that is they don't want you describing the t-shirt, the material, where it's made, how quickly it ships, that it's prime. So moving forward, any shirts that mention any of those things will be automatically blocked. They are going to give us 30 days to remove that from listings, at which point they're going to take down listings, whether that's a policy strike or whatever, I'm not really sure. But I showed you guys in the video yesterday how to go search for words like prime, order a size up, how to search for all those types of things and either change or remove those shirts. So that's kind of one new piece of info that we heard recently. If you guys log into your Amazon merch account, you'll see that right on the dashboard. And then another thing, I forget if I've mentioned this in a video or not, but one thing that's come up recently in kind of the Amazon merch circles on Facebook groups or Reddit or whatever else, there was someone who claimed that using Pixabay designs, which are supposed to be royalty-free designs or images or vectors or whatever, wound up getting their account suspended. And it was kind of making its rounds like, oh, be very careful about using Pixabay designs. And while I do think that's good advice, I do on occasion, supposedly or technically speaking, everything on Pixabay should be royalty free for commercial use, or the vast majority of it. Occasionally I will see like cartoon characters or brand logos and things like that. So if you're ever going to use an image from Pixabay, put it through a reverse Google image search and just make sure that it's not showing up anywhere else, that other people aren't using it, that it's not really a trademarked image. But after doing a little bit more research on this, the guy kind of talked about, like, he was making some like shirts about Native Americans and was using the word Redskins, which, could be a racial slur. Obviously, there's a lot of controversy about like the Washington Redskins and should they change their name. And just based on some of the stuff this guy was doing, I think he's got bigger problems than just using Pixabay images. But, as we always say, Amazon merch tends to be stricter than other platforms and things like that. The word hot sauce is trademarked. The word Wrigleyville is trademarked. There's a million other kind of silly ones that seem like they should be things you can use. So if you're ever in doubt, don't put it on a shirt. Use it on Redbubble or your own Shopify store, but keep that type of stuff off of Amazon if you value the long-term health of your Amazon account. But that's the earnings video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.